Yo guys, welcome to the Email Marketing Podcast with your host, Luke Kelly. Let's get into it. G'day guys, it's Luke here, and thank you for joining me on the very first podcast that I am creating. So on the weekend, I hung out with my family, and we're still in lockdown with all the COVID restrictions. And unfortunately, one of the things that's come from that is we've been watching probably way too much TV and way too many movies. But when you're trapped inside, there's not a huge amount of things that you can do. But at the moment, my 4-year-old, he is obsessed with dinosaurs, as a lot of 4-year-olds are. And he's really keen to watch anything that's dinosaur related. So any kind of TV show, any kind of YouTube channel. He just wants to watch everything and learn everything about dinosaurs. And it's really cool. You know, I love dinosaurs as well. And I think about when I was a kid, I actually went and seen the original Jurassic Park movie in the cinema. And I think it came out in about 1998. I might be wrong there. And basically our entire school went and seen the movie, and it was so cool. Like I actually still remember going and watching it for the first time. And it had such a profound impact on me because there was literally nothing like it before that, you know, like a movie where the dinosaurs genuinely look real. It was amazing. Anyway, I was thinking this morning about the original Jurassic Park movie, and if you remember, there was a hunter in the first one, and he didn't really have a massive role in the movie, but his job was to essentially look after all the dinosaurs, make sure they weren't getting out of line. And then eventually, because the park shut down and all the gates went off and all the electricity and everything went down, the velociraptors got out of their cage. And you know, you obviously don't want velociraptors roaming around on the park, so the hunter takes it upon himself to hunt down the velociraptors, while one of the main actors goes and turns the power back on so that they can get the park operational again. Anyway, this guy, he's walking through the jungle, and to cut the story short, he eventually, you know, sort of sneaks up on the main velociraptor, and he's got the gun and he's lined it up to shoot this velociraptor. And the velociraptor is just kind of looking at him. It doesn't flinch, doesn't make any kind of sudden movements. And at that very moment where he's about to fire upon it, he actually gets attacked from 2 other velociraptors from the side. And eventually, you know, they take this guy down, and he's sort of like left in a moment where he's just like, oh, you're very clever. I never would have expected dinosaurs to be so smart and to take me down like that. So I was thinking about that and how it relates to what we do as marketers. And you know, it's easy for us to become an expert at one thing. At the moment, I'm really big into email marketing, and I'm enjoying getting better at my craft as being a copywriter and working with email. And one thing I learned recently from Ben Settle was you have to try and be omnipresent with your marketing. So, you know, he talks about sending an email out to his list, but then taking that list and then marketing to them or reminding them that he's just sent an email about a particular offer via Facebook or via Google. So I think that's really, really smart. I've never seen anybody else do that. You know, most people think of email as an afterthought, where it's like, oh, yep, let's just let the guys know that we're going to do a sale. We'll just shoot out a blast email. And I think what a lot of people do wrong is they don't realize that email is their most important platform for being in contact with their audience. So there was an interesting stat that I read the other day, and you guys might already know this, but for each subscriber that joins your list, the lifetime value of that person is $42. And from memory, I think that's at least about 4 or 5 times more than what social media is worth. So here's my suggestion for today. So if you are going to do any kind of email campaign, take that list and upload it to Facebook and run a campaign just reminding your audience that you are running a special offer via email, and to check their email. I mean, that to me is being omnipresent. You could even upload it to YouTube if you really wanted to. You probably don't have to go to that extreme and create a video, but completely depends on the campaign. So that's it for this quick, short podcast. Next time you watch Jurassic Park, hopefully you'll remember the omnipresent lesson that I'm talking about today. So I hope you enjoyed the podcast, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.